Hello lovelies and welcome back to my channel. Today is all about decluttering for intermediates. You are an intermediate if you have gone through the initial decluttering process and have made significant progress. You have a system for letting go of items and you have a clear understanding of what items you should keep and what items you should let go of. You are also someone who has a basic knowledge and an understanding of organizing your things and know how to keep your home clean and tidy with weekly routines. If this sounds like you are in the right place. If you're thinking of leveling up your decluttering game, I'm here to take you from intermediate to advanced with these 5 tips. Drop a yes in the comments if you're an intermediate who wants to level up their decluttering game. For all of you who are new to my channel, I am Margo, a professional organizer helping lovely ladies like you achieve a clean and tidy home. Grab a trash can and let's get started. You'll probably need a bigger trash can. Tip number 1 for intermediates is the 1 in, 1 out rule. By now, you have decluttered a lot of stuff in your home and you are on your way to a clutter-free space. So that clutter-free home that you desire, that you've been pining for. A great way to level up your decluttering game is to focus on the 1 in, 1 out rule. So now you've eliminated a lot of clutter from your space. The key when you're an intermediate is to prevent the buildup of new clutter, because the last thing you want to do is you've invested months into decluttering and now all of a sudden you bring all of this stuff into your home, all of this new clutter, and have to do the entire decluttering process all over again. Nobody wants this. That's madness. So let's implement the 1 in, 1 out rule. I know it's tempting to buy new things all the time, but for every new item you bring in, try to get rid of an old one. This will help you keep your belongings in check and prevent clutter from piling up. So every time you purchase that brand new mug at Home Goods, get rid of an old existing one. Anytime you buy a new t-shirt or a sweater, get rid of an existing one. This will 100% prevent your home from accruing a lot of clutter. Now, if you want a little sneak peek into what an advanced declutterer does, we are incredibly intentional about what we bring into our home. So for example, if you watch my other content, you know that I absolutely love Home Goods. It's like my heaven, just like Home Depot is, because I DIY a lot. Ever since I mastered the art of decluttering, I am incredibly intentional about what I bring into my home. So while I too get tempted to purchase a brand new mug or a piece of artwork or a trinket, I will pause and I will practice self-discipline. Is this really an item I need? Is this an item that I strictly desire? Because look, oftentimes we're in the mood to shop and there's nothing wrong with that. But that is also the difference between somebody who's an intermediate and somebody who's advanced. We try to not fall into the temptation of bringing items that are not needed into our homes because we want to eliminate the amount of time that we have to invest into decluttering. Decluttering tip number 2 for all of you intermediates is to focus on dealing with clutter right away. So we, at the intermediate level, if we want to master and get to advanced, we want to stop procrastinating decluttering. Now look, the reality is a lot of us really don't like the decluttering. It's not one of those chores where we're like, yeah, I can't wait. However, if you are somebody that really wants to achieve the clutter-free lifestyle, tackling your clutter, not allowing your clutter, or rather decluttering, to pile up is crucial. Don't let paperwork and other small items pile up on your desk or counter. Deal with them as soon as they come in and put them in their proper place. Trust me, it's much easier to handle a small task right away than to let it turn into a huge pile of clutter. I have a quick little pro tip for you, and that is to keep a donation box. Keep a designated box or bag in your home where you can add items you no longer need. Once the box is full, donate the items to a local charity. I have another cool pro tip for you all, and that is to place a bin in your closet. Let me explain. You open up your closet doors, you pull something out, and you think to yourself, I'm not gonna wear this. And then instead of putting it towards donation or trashing it, you hang it back in your closet. Leave a comment, let me know if you've been guilty of this. I know I have. So instead of hanging it back into your closet, Take that item and throw it into the bin that you have in your closet. If you know for sure you don't need it, you will not wear it. What ends up happening is if you do this every single time you pick up an item that you don't want to wear from your closet and you put it in that bin, that will actually become your donation bin or your sell bin. How easy is that? So essentially, decluttering is happening on a daily basis with minimal amount of effort. If you're getting value from my video, contribute to my coffee addiction by smashing that like button. The difference between somebody who's a beginner at decluttering and is at the intermediate level is that at the intermediate level, you're somebody who has decluttered enough to be able to then comfortably tackle sentimental items. I've said this many times, leave sentimental items for last. It is much harder to part with sentimental items than anything else. So for all of you intermediate declutterers, sentimental items can stay, but within limits. I get it. We all have sentimental items that we want to hold on to, but you cannot keep everything. Set a limit for yourself, like one box for sentimental items, and be selective about what you keep. Remember, memories are in your heart, not in your stuff. A great tip that I have for you is if you are somebody who truly struggles letting go of sentimental items, what might help you and what might work, and what has worked for so many of the families who I've worked with, is take a picture of the sentimental item. Instead of holding on to the item itself, have an album of items that bring back memories for you. For everything else, all the other sentimental items that are must-haves to keep, that is totally fine. Put them in a box, label them sentimental items, and put them somewhere away, such as, on the top shelf of your closet. The next decluttering tip is to keep things functional. When organizing your belongings, think about how you use them. Keep things you use frequently within easy reach. And store seasonal items or things you don't use as often in a separate area. This will make your space more functional and easy to maintain. To graduate to advanced declutterer, it's really about organization, but most importantly, functionality. Your home should be clutter-free and organized in such a way where anytime you need an item, it is seamless. So for example, in your kitchen, it would be storing your plates and your cups as close to your sink or your dishwasher as possible. That is what we mean by functionality, because as you take everything out of your dishwasher, you shouldn't have to go to the other side of your kitchen to put things away. That wastes time. Instead, it should be easy access. Same thing goes for your closet. The items that you tend to wear the most should be in the middle of your closet. You should also be grouping like with like items. Pants with pants, shirts with shirts, sweaters with sweaters, bags with bags. That is what we mean by functional and well organized. I'll leave a link to my favorite home organizational products in the description below. For what to declutter in each and every room of your home, you can grab my free Ultimate Mom's Decluttering Guide. Again, the link will be in the description as well. And finally, make it a habit to clean as you go. In the beginning, we're so overwhelmed by how much clutter we have that we're really focused on decluttering first. But at the intermediate level, you've already decluttered a lot of the areas in your home, so you're at that point where you can level up. And one of the best ways to level up is to create daily cleaning habits where you clean as you go. So a great way to do this is whenever you leave a room, take a quick look around and put things back where they belong. It only takes a few seconds, but it can make a big difference in keeping clutter at bay. I've adapted 10 60-second cleaning habits that I actually will do each and every day in order to maintain my home and have it looking clean and tidy all the time. For a list of all of those habits, you could check out this video here. At the intermediate level, especially when you're trying to make it to advanced, you want to master maintaining a clutter-free home. And the key word here is master. At the beginner level and then at the beginning of intermediate, it's still all about decluttering. It is about starting to organize and such. But how you know you've mastered this? How do you know that that's it? You've achieved that clutter-free home. It's not just about achieving it, but it's also the ability to maintain it. So you no longer have to rinse and repeat. And the truth is, yes, a certain amount of clutter will make it back into our lives. So I'm in no way saying you're never going to have clutter, because that's impossible. Like, we're human beings with families, with pets, and all of that. A certain amount of clutter in your home is normal. But it's about having these daily cleaning habits and having these daily decluttering habits that you do that not only take you a minute, 2 minutes, 5 minutes, that prevent your home from becoming cluttered again. And there you have it, ladies, my top 5 decluttering tips for intermediates. I do hope that you soon graduate to advanced and become a pro and achieve that clutter-free and tidy space. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have some more organizing to do. Thank you so much for watching my video. Don't forget to like and subscribe if content like this is something you want to see on a weekly basis. Good luck on your decluttering journey, and always remember to be good to yourselves. Bye.